Hello, hello. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I'm Jackson Cobalt. And last time, we made it to the Just Cause chapter. And I was just handling things with my inventory last time. I was mostly going to save this bonus experience. Hopefully for the Dawn Brigade. It's time to get moving. Do we have a target? First, we'll head for Flagur, the fortress town between Crimea and Bengian. Since the Laguz Alliance has fought in Flagur already, we're familiar with the lay of the land. Sounds like a good plan. Do you still resent your choice to command this army? No offense, Apostle, but you didn't give me much of a choice in the first place. Besides, I'm not fully committed. If I'm not fully committed, how can I expect these troops to be? Just remember, when this is all over, you'll be getting one a heck of a bill. Oh, I'm sure, and I know you'll be worth it. Speaking of which, I have something for you. Consider it a down payment. I'm sure you remember this blade. It is the Holy Sword Ragnell. Please take it. Be sure about this. I returned it after the Mad King's War because you said it was one of Bengian's national treasures. Indeed, this sword was used by Empress Altina, the first apostle of Bengian, back in the early days of the Empire. It was one of the two swords the Empress used to fight the Dark God. I can think of no better person to give it to. Alright, I'll be happy to use it again. Thanks. Excuse me. I bring urgent news to Queen Alencia and General Ike of the Apostles' Army. What happened? We've received a report that the Dayan army has appeared near the border between Dayan and Crimea. The Dayan army demands custody of the Apostle on behalf of Bengian. They will use force if necessary. Dayan wants to get our hair in our hair again? Perfect. I'm puzzled by this. Why does Dayan support the Senate? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Ike, we must change our target. Agreed, we have to get Dayan out of our way before we do anything else. Ooh, the bridge map again. So, Dayan still refuses to negotiate? Either they believe the Senate's lies, or the Senate is pulling some strings behind the scenes. Well, whatever the reason, we can't attack Bengian without taking care of this first. I will not give up. I won't stop sending messengers until they respond. Ike, I will leave you in charge here. Let's keep our numbers small. We shouldn't provoke them any further. I understand. Gallia will stay behind. You'll have your turn soon, You'll have your turn soon, Scrimmier. I promise. Alright, let's go. Ew. Secret and Tanith. Or Tanith lacks her ability to just summon extra things now. Well, I guess I'll use them since they're forced on me, but I'm going to scrap their weapons to other more useful places. Like, this Storm Sword is just straight up going on Mist. Okay, let's see here. Small team. I want to bring Marcia in. I want to bring Marcia in, I want to bring Kieran in, and maybe Astrid. But if I guess I could pick Marcia over Oscar for this fight. I feel like this might be a map that Rolf kind of struggles on. I'll get rid of Nepini's too high of a level. I'll switch Nepini out for Kieran. And keep the rest of the army as is. I'm guessing there's not going to be many stealables, because my only thief at the moment is Heather. I could steal a Shine Barrier, but I don't really care. A second Shine Barrier? There's like a bunch of Shine Barriers, I guess, that I could steal unless the enemy is planning on using them. Okay. I'm not going to use Tanith or, whatever her name is, if I don't need to use them, so I don't really care. I cannot believe this. It is an army of subhumans in Bjork. It must be true that the Apostle is a fake. The true Apostle will never join forces with those filthy creatures. The enemy has sent a messenger once again. Commander, this is the third time they've asked to negotiate. Ignore the messengers. We must protect this bridge. That is the order from the Maiden of Dawn. Okay. Yeah, Iron Bow is fine. Use the Steel Blade. Okay, for you... most likely using the Steel Great Lance is fine. Yep. Kind of expected this. Getting a huge boost to the beast gauge. Oh, I was like, he's not gonna kill, but then he souls. Okay. Hey, everyone's just attacking Marcia, letting Marcia get a good amount of experience here. Yep. Just obliterated. Oh, the steel sword on Mist is just barely strong enough to kill. Nope, nope, never mind. Soul just gets the job done. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. I had a little thing back at camp that I had to deal with. No problem, Tabarna. What kind of thing? Oh, and hey, where's Rayson? He was exhausted, but he insisted on coming with me. I had to tie him down to a bed to keep him there. Really? Nah, I'm just kidding. He passed out earlier, so I have a different anchor slowing me down this time. Leanne? I'll fight, yes? She's Rayson's sister, for sure. And the girl is as stubborn as he is. Listen up, young lady. You herons are supposed to be more like Raphael, quiet and graceful and all that. Don't mind Tabar and Leanne. We're honored to have you here. Unnecessary add-up trigger, kind of. Unless the enemy got a 6% hit, but... I have almost a 50% crit on that. If I gamble, I'm basically guaranteed critical hit on at least one of these two hits. Because, you know, 50% accurate and all that. You know what? I'll do it. Call me crazy, but I'm doing it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're the straight line one. Ooh! They still have those on this bridge? Damn. Yeah, there we go. Just use an iron axe here, I guess. You have a spear on you. Like, these units are probably alright, but I just don't want them. Whoa, is Randolph actually gonna do damage? Significant damage? Ooh, he gets hit twice, though. Oh, they are using their barriers in seemingly random places. Unnecessary. I just dealt like 125 damage to him. Or something ridiculous like that. Oh no, I dealt 75 damage to him. Damn. Do something like this. Add up trigger, flare trigger. Absolutely unnecessary. I'll use Darren Polak just so he has more damage moving in when I push him forward. Where's that guy still alive? What the hell? Did he miss one of his attacks or something? God, shift, attack. Yeah, let's kill this rescue staff user. Oh, well. I don't need to worry about the wind user because she has the thing that says no, I'm not weak to wind. Not weak to anything, she's nullify. Why does it go into this screen if I'm stunned? It doesn't go into the screen if someone's like unarmed. Weird. Nice. Level up. Good level up. Heal Kieran up. Alright, give me a critical hit. Oh, adapt trigger, that's also good. And a critical hit. Okay, so with this hole and these two holes, this is the only way through. Let's slightly out of the way so that I can do this. Just pick them off. I love the idea that I can just tell Barn to avoid the enemy, and he just goes running off into a corner and hiding. Oh, those actually do use defense in this game. In the previous game, they didn't use defense. They just did flat, like, 10 damage. Guess I could attack once with the Silver Lance. Because that would just be a waste of a action. Okay, we got a little bit more to go of this one. I'm not super interested in this. This just feels like a filler battle. Like, come on. I mean, sure, it's a return of the bridge map, but the bridge map was a much more interesting battle last time. Go, Renolf, do your thing. He's running low on beast gauge, but that's fine. Bring all these guys over here. I will refresh Marcia. That's not Marcia, that's Tana. And move up here. Oh. Yeah, Javelin is better, because then, in case the Wind Mage moves around, Marcia having Nullify is so useful. I guess Tanith can come up here and deal with these.
Oh.
I could have hit the converse button. Don't think it really matters. Nice, Rend. The Shine Barrier, or the Shine Barrier is coming down? Nope, okay. I need a physics staff. What the? Oh my god. Hmm. Whatever. Just attack one of them, I guess. Okay. The shine barriers are really annoying. Oh, nice, a stun. Wow, the stun didn't. Was the first time one of those absolutely broken abilities didn't just straight up one-shot the enemy. Guess it only dealt 3 times damage, but still. I guess 3 times base damage is just the same as a critical hit. Well, 3 times damage after defense. 5 times the might is so much stronger than a normal crit for most like, 5 times strength, 5 times magic or whatever. So much stronger. Oh, that somehow used up all of Renelf's, Olivey Grass. The Shine Barrier's coming down yet? Or do I have to do more ferrying? Ferrying. Okay. Basic steel sword is plenty more than enough here. Especially when Mia has literally every single tool to style on the foes. I'd be surprised if there was anyone in this game that Mia couldn't just, defeat in one round. And all of the bows are essentially the same in strength. Oh, I accidentally took them. I meant to trade them back, but okay. Okay. We grab a hammer, and we go bap, and then it's dead. %18 critical hit, but no damage will be dealt anyway. It's like those cleric support units I got previously that were critically hitting with their staff and bonking the enemy on the head for 0 damage. Okay. This chapter's long for no reason. Long and uninteresting and kind of annoying. Oh, the light barriers finally went down. Okay, then you can come over here and just throw an axe in this guy's face. Ooh, perfect amount of damage. Ooh, why is there slowdown? No, no, it's no more slowdown. Okay. Okay, we go. Do I need something stronger? Oh, let's do the steel blade. Steel blade's stronger. Ew, why is there ew. They're like trying, is it like, I don't know why they slow down sometimes. Ugh, they're like water physics? Is it struggling because there's water trying to be rendered? Ugh. It's like as soon as I got to this part of the bridge, it's like, oh, I'm gonna be a dick. Decided to be a dick. Ah, God, why is it so slow? I was having some minor issue with it yesterday, right before this chapter. This, like, brand new, except for the heal. It's on my computer. My computer's running fine. I don't want to give all that experience to just Marcia, considering Marcia was fed quite nicely this fight. Okay, let's hope for a critical hit or soul here. Nah, unfortunate. The fact that Rolf with an iron bow deals significantly more damage than Mist with a max forged steel sword just says leaps and bounds about unit quality and how Rolf is really, really strong. And Mist is just not really designed all that well. Especially since she can't use magic swords anymore. I'm still angry about the removal of magic swords. Oh, well then. That guy just used the boss's healing item. Hilarious. I could probably use a hammer and staff on Florette, but I feel like it's not necessarily all that useful to do that. It's just enough damage. Ooh, he's using Arc Thunder. Where's my Arc Thunders? Okay, we hit him with the old hammer. The delete button. The iron bow here. You think even if I gave, no, no, not, I guess bronze weaponry can't crit, but I could give Mia a slim sword, and she would absolutely crush everyone. Like, I know this does maybe half of his, HP, but she has ways of stopping it. Followers of the false apostle, bow down to the miracles of our Savior. As long as the Maiden of the Dawn watches over us, we cannot be defeated. Look at that. Add up trigger into critical hit. Just BS her way into getting the win there. My death means nothing. The Maiden of Dawn will bring victory to Dayan. How much might does the Akar have? 34. So I could say get rid of all 34 of my damage, my strength, and replace it with a 34 might weapon on this guy. Or 34. I have 34 strength on Rolf? Jeez. It's still a 1-2 range weapon, I understand. But that's about it. Anyway, and I might as well have you heal up Ranulf, and then use Leanne. This. like have you heal up. Marcia. And then seas. Clear map? Yes. The Dayan army is much stronger than it was 3 years ago. Yes, by far. Even after the situation turned against them, every soldier fought with valor. Quite impressive. And they kept muttering something about the power of their general, this Maiden of Dawn. The soldiers seem obsessed with her. And this might sound strange, but think of it like this. They believe in her as much as you, Holy Knights, believe in the Apostle. If I understand. They are formidable and deluded, then. I shall use caution. Micaiah, it's over. The front line is broken. The Apostle's army is crossing the bridge. Alright then, order a retreat. What? No! Are you a simpleton? Just destroy the bridge. Inspector, with all due respect, Dayan soldiers will also die if we destroy the bridge now. Those are called acceptable losses, my dear, and any losses suffered by your men are acceptable if it means stopping that army. As a representative of the Senate, I will not allow you to retreat. Fight to the last man. Inspector, while I respect your opinion, the final decision is up to me as Commander-in-Chief of this army. Soth, order the retreat. Get those men out of there before they're routed. Insolent brat, how dare you disobey my orders? We could always leave you here while the rest of us retreat, Inspector. How's that sound? I will report this incident to both your king and the Senate. Start thinking of an excuse now, whelps. Pompous fool. Well, I'll go order that retreat. Micaiah? I'm sorry. Don't move. I'll be right back. What's happening? I was doing so well for a while. I feel like fog is clouding my mind. Am I losing my powers? Funny, I always wished that I didn't have this farsight. It often feels like such a burden. But this clouded vision seems so strange. Now I miss the clarity. Ironic, isn't it, Yune? No? What's wrong, Raphael? I sensed something strange. It just came out of the blue. It was some sort of voice. My brother, did you just call for me? I did not. You heard it too, Raisin? What's going on here? What was the voice? I don't know, but it's calling for us. The voice was coming from the northeast, from the direction of Dayan. I have a bad feeling about this. Let us head for Dayan. Please prepare to leave immediately. I will speak with King Canagus and get permission to leave. I hope nothing has happened to your sister. As do I. All I know is that that I must go there. That much is certain. Part 3 Endgame?
Apostle Sanaki's army, with Ike at its head, wins a great victory over Dayan at Oribes Bridge. However, Apostle Sanaki elects not to pursue the retreating Dayan forces. Instead, she petitions King Peleus for permission to pass through Dayan. After waiting for several days, she receives no reply, and Sanaki reluctantly orders a march. Avoiding the heart of Dayan, the army skirts along the mountains and makes its way south.
Oh, Chapter 12, The Price. This is a long part, and I'm kind of very sick and tired of playing as Ike's team. They're just so over-leveled, it's not even funny. Micaiah, what's going on? I heard that you took ill on the field. Are you alright? What happened? What do you think, genius? Micaiah fainted because you've been pushing her too hard. She's terrified that she won't live up to your expectations. I didn't realize. I'm so sorry, Micaiah. According to the doctor, she is suffering from severe exhaustion. She must stay in bed for a time. Well, I'm glad that she is alright. Do you think it will take long for her to recover? We must stop the Laguz after all. Our task is not complete. Wait, that's it. Are you out of your mind? I'm getting Micaiah out of here. At this rate, if the Laguz that we shouldn't be fighting don't kill her, you certainly will. What? You can't leave. Oh yeah, I'd like to see you stop me. I held out until now, thinking it was best for Dayan, but I was wrong. We're through with you. Please, Soth, you must reconsider. Micaiah can't leave now. King Peleus, I agree with Soth. Let Lady Micaiah go. She has done enough. No, don't leave, please. I'm begging you. I need Micaiah to stay. But Peleus, what are you doing? Our army cannot function without Micaiah. I can't let that happen. The army must continue the fight. Listen, I don't know what deals you've made with the Empire behind our backs, but I won't let you hurt her anymore. Micaiah leaves the army, she will die. So now the king shows his true colors. Peleus, I don't care if you're the king. Threaten Micaiah again and I'll kill you where you stand. Is that clear? She won't be the only one to die. You, me, every single person in Dayan will all die, and it's all my fault. Peleus, you signed a blood pact, didn't you? You signed a blood pact with the Senate after you were crowned. And that's why you've been so scared, so terrified as of late. Oh, my son. What is a blood pact? Micaiah, you shouldn't try to. Please tell me, Your Majesty, what is a blood pact? I swear to you, I didn't know. I had no idea. What could be so urgent that the Empire's messenger would pay a visit at this hour? Has something happened? King Peleus, please prepare to receive Vice Minister Lacane. What? How do you do, King Peleus? How did you get here? Our Empire's magical research has made leaps and bounds. This rewarp staff is our latest invention. With this staff, one can get to any desired destination instantly. Isn't that just wonderful? Before this lovely little item, we used that ghastly warp powder. It worked well enough, but it would completely exhaust whoever used it. What's the use of someone traveling to anywhere they wish if they're too exhausted to do anything afterwards? It'd take a very strong soldier to withstand the powder's side effects. The rewarp staff solves that problem. Vice Minister. I know I've said too much. I can't help myself. I love innovation so. If I may, what is the purpose of your visit? Oh yes, no time for idle chatter. We have a favor to ask of you, Your Majesty. As you are no doubt aware, the false apostle has raised an army of subhumans to reclaim her throne. We require the use of the Dayan army to wipe this upstart Laguz alliance. Would you be so kind? I'm afraid I cannot but deploy my army on Bengian's behalf. My country could not continue to rebuild while fighting a war. Please understand. So you reject our request? Then I have no choice but to watch you and your people slowly perish. What? You came out here to make threats? The terms of our pact are quite clear in this document. The treaty I signed on the day of my coronation, I don't see how this pertains to. All will be made clear, young Peleus. Yes, this is the same document. You, my naive young king, signed it, believing it was an oath of reparation from Bengian. Sadly for you, however. What are you telling me? In truth, this wonderful scrap of parchment is a blood pact. Once you've signed the paper in blood, you can never break the terms of the pact. A blood pact? But Izuka said he saw no problems with the terms of the treaty. No, Izuka, how could he? That's right, Izuka is one of us. He found the perfect king who would execute the Senate's will. I can't believe it. I won't. You'd better start believing it. You've at least heard stories of the Forbidden Blood Pact, haven't you? It's a marvelous tool used by the wise to control the foolish. A ruler agreeing to a pact, the pact is bound to it, absolutely. Once sworn, the pact will punish any transgression against its terms with the complete destruction of his country. You can't be serious, that's impossible. Calm yourself, young king, and listen. I'll tell you an interesting story. Long ago, a foolhardy king signed a blood pact with the Empire to take back his lost kingdom. In exchange for his country, he vowed complete obedience. He soon broke the terms of the pact and began to disobey the Empire. Presumably, he didn't understand the power of the oath he'd sworn. Would you like to hear what happened after you defied the Empire's will? What? It was quite tragic. One man died on the first day. He was only a peasant, so no one really noticed. 2 more died on the second day, 3 more on the third day. I think you can see where this is going. The wave of mysterious deaths spread across the kingdom like a contagion. After 30 days, the king finally realized that this was the curse of the Blood Pact, the price of infidelity. He apologized to the Empire and pleaded them to lift the curse. His plea was graciously accepted on the 100th day. By then, the king had lost half his subordinates as well as his lovely wife and child. That country remained under the control of the Senate for a very long time. I hope I've made myself clear. No matter how you struggle, you have no choice but to follow the orders given to you by the Empire. No matter how noble your motives, defiance against us will result in the death of your nation. This you must never forget. And one more thing. If you're seeking aid from outside of Daein, think again. We have spies and informants in every corner of Tellius. We will know immediately if you tell anyone. Let me get this straight. Everyone in Daein will die if you disobey the Senate. What a heavy burden it cannot be. Show Mother the mark of your pact. It's true, this is the mark of a blood pact. My son has been deceived. Oh, give it up. You expect us to buy that ghost story? It's just something to scare little kings into eating their vegetables. Before you go shining Bengian's boots, get some proof of the Senate's claims. We've done enough here. Micaiah, let's go. We'll let them find out if the story's real or not. It's all true, Soth. What? King Peleus and Queen Almida are telling us the truth. It's hard to believe, but I can see it. My power hasn't gone away. It was just weakened from exhaustion. This is all so horrible. Now Daein can never be free from the Senate's leash. Even if it's true, Micaiah, that doesn't mean you have to go to war again. We could leave Daein. But without me, who would hold our forces together? Leaving the army would be the same as abandoning the people of Daein. I won't do it. But I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. King Peleus, then what do you propose we do? Why, obey the Empire, of course. We don't have any other choice in the matter. As long as I follow the Senate's orders, no one will die because of me. No, I can't accept that. We finally wrested wrested our country back from the occupation forces. I'd rather be dead than have to bend to the will of the Empire. What are we, dogs? Now that Bengian is ordering Dayan troops into battle, we are treated as disposable pawns. Many Dayan citizens will die of this pact, whether we obey it or not. It would appear that I have been crowned king during the last days of Dayan. Follow or fight, the result is the same. We will be destroyed. With all due respect, Your Majesty, we can't give up. What? You heard me. The only way to really be doomed is to give up. Micaiah, there's no way out of a blood pact. None. What do you suggest we do? Look for a way out. I know Duke Lacane says the pact can't be broken, but of course he'd say that. King Peleus, you have the resources of an entire country to draw on, and the best reasons to do so. Check the Royal Library, check the archives, somewhere. I'm sure you'll find something, just don't give up. Micaiah, forgive me. I was so overwhelmed that I let myself give in to despair. But you're absolutely right, we can't give up just yet. We'll have to save the people. Unfortunately, we don't have much time. Bengian will not put off triggering the Blood Pact until after we've found a way to break it. We can make time. If we take on the Empress and the Laguz forces, it'll look like we're obeying the Senate. In the meantime, you can research the pact. Alright, I'll start immediately. Just give me as much time as you can. Of course, we'll do our best to hold them back. Whatever it takes. Ooh, we get to play them again. Let's go. I have to head back to the castle. I have to know if there's a way to break free of the Blood Pact. Please be careful. Please, Micaiah, stop being so kind to me. It's too difficult for me. I could feel how you suffered. You've had to endure it all alone for so long. It's ghastly. It was my fault. I brought this curse upon Dayan. No, you didn't. You didn't know. I will protect Dayan. I'll protect our country from harm, no matter what happens. You have my word. Micaiah, very well. I won't give up. We'll fight destiny together. Yes. I want you to take this. I found another one in the treasure room of the castle. Stand fast, Micaiah. I will find a way to save Dayan. Soth. Hello, General. I thought you were going to leave the army, taking Lady Micaiah with you. I was, but now we can't. Both Micaiah and I are from Dayan. We can't abandon our own country. I wonder if it's the same if you leave Dayan. I don't understand. If you abandoned Dayan and fought on the side of a different country, I wonder if you'd still be cursed. Who knows? I'm not a sage. In any case, it doesn't matter. Micaiah would never leave Dayan behind. I see. So, here, take these. Why are you giving me these? I kept them as a parting gift to you. Since you're staying, I'd like you to take them now. General. Boots. Oh, those are good. Not for Soth, but still good. These are all the funds we have for the near future. The problem now is stopping the Apostles' army from advancing. Conventional tactics won't slow them down. They'll easily break through our lines. What should we do? Micaiah? You alright? I'll leave the gold here. You're still not completely recovered yet. You have to rest, Micaiah. I'll try. Keep safe. Nolan, sorry to keep you waiting. Hey Soth, don't worry. I was reading while I waited. I didn't realize you were such a dedicated reader, Nolan. It's human nature to crave knowledge. I thought you would know that as well as anyone. How is Micaiah, by the way? Is she doing well? Yeah, I believe so. She's alert and she generally seems stronger. I see. Well, that's good, right? Sorry to make you worry. Don't mention it. And I brought this for you. Hey now, this is a good axe. Must have cost you a fair bit, thanks. Noel and I. Don't force it, you'll only hurt yourself. What? You look like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're wondering if you should tell me, right? Right. The best thing to do is think it over. Give it some time to sit. Later, if you decide you want to tell me, you know exactly where to find me. I will, thanks, Nolan. Anytime. There she is. Hey, lady. Who? Oh, Nico. This is great. I was hoping I'd find you. Nico, mind your manners. The silver-haired maiden is the savior of Dayan. She's not just some lady. Oh, it's all right. I'm still the same simple girl from Dayan you met before. Nothing's changed. So, how are are things well with you? Well, the fighting's got everyone worried. Coming soon after the last war and all. We're doing all we can for Dayan. Doesn't matter who or what we're up against. Believe me when I tell you, we'll never give up. That's right, we won't give up, ever. I know we're gonna win too, because we've got you on our side. That's what everyone says. The Dawn Brigade will save us. That's what they say. I see. Listen to me, Nico. You can believe in us. I promise we'll keep you safe. I knew it! Come along, Nico. We should be going. The maidens got better things to do than stand here chatting with us all day. Bye, lady. See you later. Yes, goodbye, Nico. I want to save them all. The world is a better place with people like them in it. I know how you feel, Micaiah. That's why we started this. We've always been fighting for them. But this war we're in, it's not just... We're fighting on the wrong side. I know. I don't want to see anyone die. It's ironic. I'm killing with no malice because I don't want anyone to be killed. What am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to stand back and let all of Dayan perish? Is that the just thing to do? If that's what it takes to be just, then I want nothing to do with justice. I'd rather be hated and feared like Mad King Ashnard. I'd rather the dark god take my soul. I'm going to save my people, so if the rest of the world paints me as a beast to be reviled and hated, so be it. By silver great lances and silver poleaxes and stuff. Jeez. I already have shine. I already have at least one shine tome. Give the boots. Okay, manage. How much bonus experience do I have? Not a whole lot. Okay. Look, if anyone actually, Micaiah kind of needs the bonus experience because I want her to get a high enough, as high of a level as possible before getting a story promotion. Which I don't know. I probably assume you get a story promotion around the same time. I guess Ike would be getting his story promotion. Yeah, Laura still needs light work. Okay. Meg has D lances. I could give her an iron lance. I don't have any iron lances. And it's seriously that much for a silver knife. I'll get a steel knife for him. A lot better than a bronze knife. And I will also get a silver dagger for him. One other thing I wanted to check out. Petronio has 21 defense. How does that compare to, like, Jill? Yeah, Petronio's not a high enough defense unit to just sit there unarmored anymore. Max speed, max luck. She needs defense. Give Mel boots. She's not the only 6 movement unit I'm like using in the game, but I'm going to be using her the entire game. And she's a frontliner. Manage. Skills. How much is the imbue off of you? 15. Okay. Let's do this thing, and then that'll be the end of the stream. Looks as if the Apostles' forces are using this road to avoid a head-on confrontation. I guess we were right in assuming that they don't necessarily want to fight. Micaiah, are you still set on this? Are the rocks ready? Yes, they're in position. General Miles' forces have encountered General Ike's Lagoo's forces. The battle has begun. The decoy operation succeeded. The Apostle and her holy guards are heading this way. All forces, get in position. Our target is the Apostle. We will attack her while General Ike is distracted. If we let her through, her army will cross into Bangian. That will surely anger the Senate, and the Senate will move to destroy Dayan. We must fight with everything we have so that Dayan may live on. Micaiah, is this really necessary? Can't we avoid all this fighting and somehow pretend to obey the Senate? Micaiah, it was you more than anyone else who used to hate plans like this. The Apostle Army has incredible numbers. We shouldn't stand on a chance taking them head on. We should march right... They would march right through us. We need to give Peleus more time, but if we hold back, the Senate will know we're up to something. For now, let's just try to draw this out a bit and stop the Apostle's army. Lady Micaiah, your strength moves me. I shall not falter. Micaiah, alright, let's do it. Let's do it for our friends and for our country. We have visual confirmation on the Holy Guards. They're heading this way. Everyone, I don't want to... I'm just not even going to bother bringing in my underleveled scrubs. I have to defeat 30 of these enemies, but I have plenty of tactical abilities, and I can just let the yellow units, I can keep the yellow units on, just move forward, basically. Again, technically speaking, Tanith and Sigrun could be used here to alongside thievery to trade items. Now, I wonder if you steal an item off of them. I'm betting it does, like, it's an actual trade and not like one of these like an item duplication, because that would be silly. These are so much weaker enemies, except for, like, these two. Okay. Front line. Nope. Okay. Back line. Okay, sure. Let's save. To win this battle, you must defeat a set number of enemy units. Yep. I will use probably the wind sword, wind edge. Half shift. You have hand axes. Yeah, hand axes are good enough. Oh, I didn't tell them to halt. Hopefully they're smart enough to not completely give up defensible position on the left side. Yeah, come on. This is such a long opening turn because of these rocks. Blast! We're being ambushed. I should have known. What's happening? We're under attack. We will engage them now. Please stay inside the carriage, Your Majesty. Someone, go tell General Ike. Battle is going to take fucking forever. Okay, is the enemy phase almost over yet? Finally. Okay. Bill still got it. Yeah, light tome's just enough. Make and then come down here and start on the offense. Oh, we can't shoot through that? Okay, at least Edward is, just absolutely peaking his skills right now. Oh, I still didn't fucking tell the yellow units to halt. Well, I guess I should have told them to halt. It's so annoying that I have to do it specifically when I have selected, when I'm choosing to, like, do Makaya's thing. Maybe I could have done it if I just pressed on a random. I can't remember. Yeah. Get a critical hit. Ah. Good, I need the strength on her. One, two, three, four, five. I don't have 10 movement on her. Why would I have 10 movement on her? This card is fine. I don't need... Cancel on him is kind of weird. I don't think that's going to be something I'm going to keep on him. But I can have Shine? Wait, what? Oh, Shine's weaker than Thani? Oh, Shine is a critical hit one. Still not a good chance for critical hits, okay. Why are my units so weak? No, not heal you. Okay. You can kind of rely on the yellow units to patch up holes in my defense. Killing Edge. Come on, just crit on one of them. Or get an adept trigger, that's fine too. Or both. Why would you attack the archer? I guess you killed the archer, but okay. Like, this is probably a chapter that you could literally just press end turn every single turn and win. But it's also like you definitely need to try and get as much experience on your guys as possible because your guys are so desperate for experience. Okay, nice critical hit. I still miss Vantage being 100% of the time thing. Nope. So what happens now, with every single skill activation it wants to kill. This might be the game where where the Myrmidon class line, Swordmaster class line, is like the best. Like no other game the Myrmidon Swordmaster class line this good. Because you have both Mia and Edward, who both just absolutely slap with their base abilities. And then get insane stats, very high critical hits. Just have everything working for them. And Mia gets a much higher stat base, but Edward gets his insane personal weapon. You can slam Adept on them, on both of them, really quickly. And Vantage. Well, Mia starts with Vantage, but... Edward can get Vantage quite early. And Edward starts with Wrath. Was that the last enemy that I need to kill? We're in position at the top of the cliff, and the Holy Guards are at the bottom, just as we planned. Alright, thank you. There's no turning back now, Micaiah. You have to give the order. Yes, I know. General Miel has fallen to the claws of the subhumans. General Ike and the Laguz Alliance are heading this way to rescue the Apostle. We're to move to the next phase. Archers, get ready. There's no more time for doubt. What are they doing? What are they pouring down the cliff? No, it's oil! They're going to set us aflame! Apostle, onto my Pegasus, we'll take to the sky. We'll protect the Apostle from the archers by becoming her shield. Holy Guards, form up. No, Sigrun, we cannot leave the others here. I will not allow it. Commander, we're ready. Was Kieran down there? Don't let the Apostles escape. Archers, mages, bring down that Pegasus. Don't move. I see one arrow fly and the boy gets a quick lesson in falling. Burn! Irk! Thoth! No, please! All units cease fire now! General Ike has reached us. We failed. Micaiah of Dayan, listen to me very, very carefully. Tell him to let Soph go! Not a chance. I'm offering you a choice. Surrender now and go home to Dayan, or fight us and die. We can't. We won't retreat or negotiate. Regardless of what you believe, the only choice we have is to fight. Micaiah, are you insane? Look around. Every single person in your army will die. Do you care that little about them? Enough, everyone, stand down. Apostle. I've seen enough bloodshed for one day. That's enough. Please, no more. We'll retreat for now, and you'd better do the same. And I mean now. I'm not sure how long I can hold my men back. But we can't! Fine, his death is on your hands then. Sorry, little Soth, your friend just killed you. Say a quick goodbye. No, wait, Micaiah! No, Soth! Oh, thank the goddess, Soth! Take this as a lesson, little Bjork. Next time there won't be anyone to catch you. General Tyrannia, we'll ask you one last time. Talk some sense into that girl, alright? She's losing it. We won't pursue you this time. However, we cannot avoid this war. That is all I will say for now. And Ike, I'm sorry for this. What is going on with you people? What's the situation? It's awful. The Bangian Central Army and the Crimean Royal Knights have almost been completely obliterated. On top of that, the oil that Dayan used has injured the Holy Guard's Pegasi and all but grounded them. Yeah, I think awful fits. Thoughts, everyone? Thoughts? Dayan must answer for this. We attack them immediately. We can't. If we fought Dayan now, we couldn't possibly take on the Senate's armies. We have to get Dayan to listen to us. Confusion is exactly what Lacane wants. Dayan is merely a pawn in his scheme. But there is one thing I do not understand. Why use such horrible tactics? Oil and fire? What is that girl Micaiah thinking? Micaiah? The Imperial Army has Micaiah on their side? Raphael, when did you arrive? Just now with Rayson and Queen Nyla. Rayson went straight to his sister. He will be here with Leanne in a moment. Is Ike alright for the three of you to be here? Is it alright for the three of you to be here? What about the medallion? The medallion is right here. We're very near the point where the Galdrar won't be able to contain its power. If this war goes on much longer, the Dark God will surely awaken. Please, please save him. Please save my son. Come save my Peleus, I beg of you. I found it. This is it. A way to break the blood pact. Thank the goddess. I will be able to save my people after all. Prince Kurth, what are you doing out so late? Looking for something? Oh, hello, Ina. No, I was just looking at the moon. Its reflection on the lake is quite lovely, isn't it? Yes, quite. You! How did you get in? How did you find us? Ah, he's here! Help! Ah, my apologies for the long wait. Is the Apostle safe? She fled to Crimea, then exposed the Senate's plots to the world. Currently, she leads the Apostle's army through Dayan and is preparing to storm the Empire. I see. Very well. It's time for us to make our move. As you wish, my master.
Dayan launches a surprise attack against the Apostle's army, devastating her forces. It is all Apostle Soniki can do to allay her remaining troops' burning desire for revenge. She knows that there is no hope of victory if her weakened forces are divided. However, she cannot move forward while danger follows at her back. This dilemma weighs heavily on the Apostle's troops, crushing their morale. Meanwhile, the Dayan forces pull back to the fastness of Nox Castle. Micaiah, unable to explain her mission to her soldiers, keeps Dayan's army together through sheer force of will.
Blood contract. Rebellion in the Empire, is that true? Yes, the Empire has been thrown into chaos since General Zelgius freed Prime Minister Sephiran. They've incited the peasants by asking, who should you believe in, the Senate or the Apostle? And the people have chosen the Apostle, correct? Yes. They're rioting in the capital day and night, demanding answers. The Senate is busy trying to quell the masses. This is great news if we were to forge an alliance between Dayan and the Apostle's supporters at Bangian. That's not a wise choice. The curse on the Blood Pact will begin killing our people as soon as we don't do anything the Senate doesn't care for. Defeating the Senate doesn't guarantee the curse will be broken either. In fact, it may ensure the curse can never be broken. In which case, Dayan's destruction will come more slowly, but it will come nonetheless. So we can't attack the Senate and we can't ask for help. The only thing we can do is search for a way to get rid of this curse. This is driving me crazy. If we could only contact the Apostle. But if the Senate heard of a word of it, they'd destroy us. Our hands are tied. Luckily for us, that's not true. I have some good news for a change. I found a way to break the Blood Pact. Where's Micaiah? Please bring her here. You discovered how to break the Blood Pact? I'll get her right away. You can't be serious, Your Majesty. But I am, don't you see? This is the way to save Dayan. The information was in a book hidden away in a secret room. I think it is reliable. I must ask you to reconsider, my king. There has to be another way. There must be. We can't afford to wait for another solution to present itself. We have to try. I cannot go through with it. Micaiah, the life of every single person in Dayan depends on this. If it works, we can stop fighting this absurd war. It will be alright. I know this will work. Please do it for me, Micaiah. I can't. I thought I made up my mind. I thought I'd do anything for Dayan. But I saw Soth taken away from me. I saw him fall. I was powerless to do anything. I'd taken so many lives as a general, and yet, when I thought of Soth dead... Even if it hadn't been Soth in front of you, you would have reacted the same way. That's the kind of person you are. Individual lives taken before your eyes weigh more heavily than the many lives taken during the chaos of war. If that life is someone dear, the burden is even worse. It's only human, isn't that true? Micaiah, it's your caring soul that I admire. That's why I want to believe in you. I want you to kill me. No, I can't. I can't do it. Please don't make me do this. The blood pact breaks when the pact maker is killed by a third party. That is exactly how it's written. The only way to save Dayan. Please don't ask me to do such a horrible thing. This is my duty as king, Micaiah. If you won't do it, I must ask someone else. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for you, and for Dayan. Thank you, Micaiah. General Taranio, please look after the people of Dayan. Yes, Your Majesty. Soth, I'm sorry for all that I put you and Micaiah through, including this. Please forgive me. Don't worry about that now, Peleus. Micaiah, please give this ring to my mother. Tell her that I loved her dearly. I will, your majesty. Goodbye, my friends. Your majesty, what have I done? So he's actually dead? Like dead? Peleus, is he here? No! Peleus, my dear Peleus. Who did this? Who killed my son? Was it you? I knew it was you. You killed my Peleus. It was the king's wish. He sacrificed himself to make Daein free. He asked Micaiah to end his life. It was an honorable end for a king. Thanks to his noble sacrifice, Daein has been saved. Fools, is that what you think? Daein has not been saved. What do you mean, my queen? Take a good look. The mark is still on his wrist. My son's death was in vain. No, it can't be. Soph, tell me that isn't true. Murderer, give me my son back. You took my only son. Give him back. What? Going straight into this. I'm gonna give Meg the forged one, and I'll actually buy him a better lance. How much bonus experience do I have? Oh, that's a lot. I don't know how many more chapters I have, but she's, like, really weak right now, so, like, getting her up to level 10, probably pretty solid. Good magic increase, that's nice. I need speed. He's such a low speed. Aaron was also having stat issues. Well, my entire team was having stat issues last chapter. Even Jill wasn't all that strong last chapter, but now I gave her a lot of level up. She's really strong. Edward was, like, almost strong enough. Oh, that's perfect. A couple stat maxes, that means that Aaron's pretty easy to just get some actually useful level ups. Oh, max strength? Okay, well at that point, I'm just rolling for speed, which I don't really care about. Well, so I could do this, right? His speed increase, right? I'm probably not going to use Aaron after the joinery, right? So I can quick promote him. Getting a unit that's really good right now that I can just kind of just throw away when I get the full party merge, right? Like, I'm not seeing any situation where I'd use Aaron over, like, Nefini, and if I need another, and I have so many other Lance users that are better than him. Meg doesn't get bonus experience because she has experience doubler. Throwing 2 levels onto Leonardo is probably good. Leonardo and Edward are so good that I, like, kind of want to use them alongside Rolf and Mia because they're just that good. Definitely using Meg as my frontliner. I don't know if I'm actually going to use Laura. Save the rest of my bonus experience. Okay. Say, Edward, we've been fighting really hard for quite a while now, haven't we? Yeah, I guess so. The War of Emancipation, the war against the Laguz Alliance, and now against the Apostles' Army. One after another, just like that. The world can't always be like this. These wars seem so pointless. All I want is to be able to... All I want is to be able to live in Dayan peacefully and in freedom. Yeah, the military is a pretty strange place. Hey, I have an idea. Once this battle's over, I'll quit the army and go home. What about Makai and the others? Are you going to abandon them? What? No way. I'll just have to talk them into leaving with me. And if that catches on, all the soldiers will leave, and then there can't be a war, and then Dayan will have peace again. You know, I don't think it's that simple, but your plan does sound good to me, Edward. See, I know you're smart. First, you and I will leave. Together we can tackle any obstacle. We'll have to survive the next battle first. This should help. Here, look at what I got you. Oh, this sword is amazing. Where did you get it? I've been saving up. Micaiah chipped in too. You got this for me? Yeah, since you're always fighting so recklessly, I thought this sword would be a good match for you. Thanks, Leonardo. You're the best friend I could have. I know. We're best friend and family. Tempest Blade, nice. It's the even more powerful Storm Edge. Nice. Well, I guess I can pack that steel sword away. Hey, Laura, you dropped a staff over here. Oh. Thank you, Aaron. You've been carrying a lot of things lately. Yeah, I suppose. Many people are injured. I want to help heal as many of them as I can. That's admirable. Is there anything I can do to help? Yes, of course. First, hand me all your things. I'll carry them for you. That would be great. Here you go. Say, that stuff you picked up earlier, it doesn't belong to me. Really? I was right at your feet. I assumed it was yours. Never seen a staff like this. I wonder what effect it has. Hey, be careful. It might be dangerous or something. Let's throw it away. Maybe if I shake it and then... Whoa! Whoa! What did you say, Aaron? Oh, Aaron, you're such a clown. How did you fall asleep on your feet? I guess you must really be tired. Why don't I just leave you be? Let me take back my things. Got a sleep staff. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna end today's stream here. But I am glad to be back in the Dawn Brigade, even if I'm so much weaker because I've played. I feel like I've played so much less of the game with them. I have to feel like I have to speed run through getting them up to Ike's team. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Jackson Cobalt. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, stay awesome. Goodbye, guys.